If you've ever seen stablecoin yields at 10 to 30% and thought that has to be fake, you're not wrong to question it. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly how those yields are generated and why some of them actually make sense and some don't. Stick around because this will change how you look at DeFi yields. Before we start, quick disclaimer, this is not financial advice, this is educational content only. I'm explaining how these systems work so you can understand the mechanics for yourself. Now let's start at the beginning with what a stablecoin actually is. A stablecoin is essentially a digital dollar. Unlike Bitcoin or Ethereum, which moves up and down in price, stablecoins are designed to stay around $1. Things like USDC, USDT, or PayPal's PYUSD all fit into that category. Here's where the comparison to traditional finance matters. In the traditional banking system, when you put your dollars in a bank, the bank uses your money. They lend it, they move it, they invest it, and earn interest on it, and you get almost nothing in return. The bank keeps all of the upside. In DeFi, you are the bank. Instead of handing your money to a balance sheet you can't see, you decide where your capital sits, how it's used, and how it earns. In most stablecoin strategies, your money isn't being lent to someone, it's being used to facilitate movement. That brings us to the next question. Why do these protocols even pay incentives in the first place? Because liquidity is infrastructure. For decentralized systems to work, it needs deep pools of capital so people can trade, rebalance, bridge funds, and move size without breaking prices. Deep liquidity attracts users, users create volume, volume generates fees, and that's how the ecosystem grows. So when a protocol pays you a high yield, what they're really saying is, we need your money here to make the system usable. The incentives are a way to bootstrap that liquidity early. With that context, let's walk through 3 real stablecoin opportunities and talk about what your money is actually doing in each one. The first pool we have here is a USDT and USDC pool on Hyperion, which is a decentralized exchange on the Aptos blockchain. USDT and USDC are constantly being swapped. Exchanges move between them, traders rebalance, arbitrage bots smooth out prices, and bridges route capital through them. There is non-stop activity. When you deposit into this pool, your money sits in the middle of that flow. Every time someone swaps USDT for USDC or the other way around, they pay a small fee. That fee gets distributed to the liquidity providers, meaning you. The APR yield is sitting around 13%. The reason why the yield looks so high here is because there are 2 things happening at once. First, there's real trading activity generating fees. Second, Aptos is still a newer ecosystem, so the protocol is paying extra incentives to attract liquidity early. Those incentives won't last forever, but while they're here, they boost returns. In simple terms, your money earns because people are constantly moving between stablecoins, and the platform is paying you extra to help build that liquidity. The second pool we're going to talk about here is on crvFinance, so let's head over there to check out the yield. crvFinance is a protocol that's been around for years and is built for stablecoin trading. This pool is currently paying around 10% and pairs PYUSD, which is PayPal's stablecoin, with crvUSD, which is Curve's native stablecoin. This isn't a niche pool, it's a core infrastructure. Other protocols, traders, and bots rely on these markets to move large amounts of stablecoins with very low slippage. When you provide liquidity here, your money allows those swaps to happen smoothly. Every trade generates fees, and those fees flow back to the liquidity providers. On top of that, Curve adds extra incentives to support crvUSD liquidity while the ecosystem continues to grow. That brings us to our third opportunity, which is Curve's savings program. Let's move over there. crvFinance has a savings crvUSD program. Think of this like a savings account. crvFinance pays you for you to stake your stablecoins here so you can support the ecosystem. Currently, they're sitting around 8%. This isn't leverage and it's not speculation. It's the protocol paying people to anchor an important stablecoin in their market so they can support the overall ecosystem. Now, one important reality check before we wrap up. These yields are not fixed. They change based on trading volume, how much capital enters the pool, and how long the incentive program lasts. As incentives fade, yields normalize, and that's not a failure, it's how bootstrapping works in the DeFi world. If you want to actually understand how DeFi works instead of just chasing high numbers, I put together a free DeFi Path playbook that breaks all of these mechanics down step by step, no hype, no leverage games, just clear explanations. You'll also get access to a free intro course that walks you through the foundations so you can understand what's happening before you ever deploy capital. I'll leave the links below. Learn how the systems work first and then decide what makes sense for you. If you like this video, subscribe to this channel and I'll be providing weekly content breaking down DeFi systems and strategies.